All right. So I just wish to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land where we are gathered today, the Wajak people. I wish to offer my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I would also like to acknowledge all First Nations people from different tribal groups across Western Australia and Australia who are with us today. I would also like to express solidarity with those people and the ongoing struggles they experience in attempting to protect their cultural heritage. On behalf of the organising committee, I would like to welcome you all to the Future Forum 2020, Visions for the Future of Aboriginal Heritage in Western Australia. My name is J.J. McDermott. I'm the chair of the organising committee for this forum, and on behalf of the host bodies, the Australian Association of Consultant Archaeologists Incorporated, AACAI, the Anthropological Society of Western Australia, ASWA, and Australia A.ICOMOS, the International Council on Monuments and Sites. So thank you all for coming here today to this significant event, and particularly to those coming from remote parts of the state. It's a privilege to see so many people here, attending in person also. There's many people viewing this on Zoom live stream. Hopefully you will all be contributing throughout today. So this is a forum, which means it's an exchange of ideas and views on a particular subject. That subject here is the future of Aboriginal cultural heritage and its management in Western Australia. As expressed in the host organisation's 4 words in the brochure, which you should have, we are at a pivotal moment. In May this year, we witnessed global outrage at Rio Tinto's destruction of Juukan Gorge rock shelters in Bututu, Gurma and Pinikuru country. Unsurprisingly, this has resulted in an outcry for better state and federal legislation dealing with the heritage of First Nations people. Indeed, the WA government have recently released a new Aboriginal Cultural Heritage Bill after 2 years of broad promises and proposals. This, of course, affects us all greatly. Most of us here want to see a new, more positive direction for heritage policy, process and practice. Heritage legislation helps guide this, but it is useless if it does not effectively provide for the protection of Aboriginal cultural heritage. And we cannot allow another incident like Juukan Gorge to ever happen again. If the state government cannot guarantee this in its proposed new legislation, that's a huge problem which needs to be addressed. I'm sure there will be lots of discussions on this matter throughout the day. So the main aim of the forum is to bring together people who work in Aboriginal heritage management across WA and share ideas on what the future could look like. We are presenting current examples of best practice in Aboriginal-led projects that can be drawn and built upon for the future. We want to demonstrate the benefits of collaboration and collegiality. First Nations groups working together with those employed in cultural heritage management. We want to hear from everyone what they believe the challenges are and how we can work together to overcome them. So the idea is to ensure Aboriginal heritage is proactively managed and cared for and positively promoted to the public. So I'm just going to run through a brief overview of the schedule and just to announce some minor changes to it that's in the program. So the forum will begin after this introduction with a welcome to country by Wajak Noongar traditional owner Len Collar, and then we'll identify this with an opening address, and this will be followed by a keynote speech by Professor Peter Beck. Then we got morning tea, which will be served in the lobby, which came through from 10 to 10:30, and we'll come back in here for session 1, which is on Aboriginal heritage management in WA, some projects showcased. And this will be over 90 minutes and will include 4 talks and a chance to discuss at the end. Then we got lunch, which will be served in the Atrium Garden restaurant out in the main open area from 12 to 12:45. We asked for you guys to move in, and I would ask in that time frame as quick as you can. Session 2 comes after lunch, and that's on caring for country, landscape heritage and the intangible. It consists of 3 talks and another chance for discussion. This will be followed by a a presentation from the Department of Land, Lands and Heritage on the Aboriginal Cultural Heritage Bill, and there'll be an opportunity for a Q&A. And then we got afternoon tea from 2:45 to 3:15 before we go back into session 3 on pathways up to the future for WA's Aboriginal Culture and Heritage. We've got 3 talks. So after this, we will have Minister Ben Wyatt coming to provide a short presentation from about 4 o'clock to 4:15. And then we'll move into an hour-long panel discussion made up of First Nations people from across WA, and they will be talking with audience participation about their collective visions for the future of Aboriginal heritage. So we'll finish up at about 5:15 or 5:30 with some closing remarks from me, and then we'll move into the resort poolside area if you're still around for some drinks and canapes. Just to say a few things about Twitter and social media. So for those of you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, we encourage you to report on the forum today. So we've got the hashtag WA Heritage 2020, and AACAI will be tweeting throughout the day on the handle at AACA_WA. We ask you to please be respectful to others when posting under this hashtag, and please be mindful of other people's privacy when taking or sharing photographs. Also, just to remind you guys, can you please put on your mobile phones to silent mode as well, and you can take any calls out in the lobby. So you should have a name tag, and the name tag should have a QR code on it. If you have a QR code reader on your phone, you can tap on this and it will bring up a web page called Padlet, which has the forum program and schedule, but it also asks a simple question: what is your ideal vision for the future of Aboriginal cultural heritage in WA? And we encourage you to share your thoughts on this. So the talks today will be recorded and live streamed over Zoom. And Sarah, Emma are here managing that in front of me. So please note that during the Zoom webinar chat and Q&A is disabled, and there will be no interaction with the speakers. However, we have prepared a poll for each session with a number of questions, and we would appreciate your input. At the end of the live stream, all attendees are invited to contribute their opinion on questions pertaining to the future forum and the draft WA bill. Heritage bill, sorry. So just a few housekeeping things as well. So we are here in the Sirius and Pleiades ballrooms. There's a map of the program of this in the program brochure, showing you where everything is. Water is available behind you, and tea and coffee is available in the Southern Cross lobby. At the intervals, if you requested special dietary requirements for food and are unsure from any labels, please let me or the Esplanade staff know. So free Wi-Fi is available throughout the day. Wi-Fi username is event, EVENT, and the password is the same, EVENT, all with lowercase. And that's Regis Event is the name of the Wi-Fi. The toilets are located out in the lobby. You've probably seen them when you came in, on the right-hand side. And just in the event of a fire or emergency evacuation, you will hear an alarm. You must return to this room. If you are required to evacuate the building, you will be told so over the intercom. When evacuating the building, please leave your belongings and exit in an orderly fashion from the ballroom through the emergency exits, just here on this side, which will bring you out in Colley Street, and then you turn left and come up to the Esplanade Park. Wait there in the group until you give the all clear to come back in. If you need any advice from out the venue, please ask the helpful Esplanade staff around the place during the day, or alternatively just track me down. Just for any journalists in the room, if you have any requests, please speak to myself or our media liaison officer, Joe Dorchin, from here. And just a final word. So I just ask you please to be respectful to one another today. Know that we all have strong opinions on matters of heritage, and there will likely be a lot of robust discussion throughout the day, but we must strive to be positive, maintain a focus on making things better. If something you don't agree with comes up, please refrain from interrupting and wait for your turn to speak. Please also be mindful of other people's opportunity to speak and acknowledge that there is limited time to cover everything here today. If you need to leave at any time, for any reason, please do. If you need fresh air or become overly affected by anything that is discussed, maybe take a seat outside or have a walk around Fremantle. We want everybody to enjoy today. We want to harbour a sense of collegiality and collaboration in what we do and say. In the end, we want today to be a positive experience, a chance to speak up, but also a chance to listen. Let's fill the space with ideas and innovation, and let's look towards a future where we can celebrate the amazing things that make up Aboriginal culture and heritage in Western Australia. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I will now invite Len Collard to please give a welcome to country.